As the counter-offensive operation is underway, Ukrainian troops are actively assessing Russian defenses, engaging an adversary that has encountered setbacks and committed errors during the 15-month-long war. Ukraine's military has shared footage of what it says is a targeted drone strike taking out a Russian T-80 tank. The tank was taken out in the Kupiansk direction, which sweeps through the northeast Ukrainian region of Kharkiv, by the Ukrainian 92nd Separate Mechanized Brigade. The General Staff of Ukraine's Armed Forces said in a post to social media on Monday. This comes as Ukraine's long-touted counter-offensive operations have seen Kyiv regain territory from Russian forces over the weekend, according to the Washington-based Institute for the Study of War think tank. Ukraine launched efforts to retake territory along at least 3 points on the front line, the think tank said on Sunday. The operation was carried out by the 92nd Separate Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian military with the support of the Army of Drones, a state-launched. Ukraine frequently shares footage, typically filmed using drones, showing the destruction of Russian military equipment and vehicles, including tanks. In the clip posted by the General Staff on Monday, the camera zeroes in on the tank, before cutting to a shot of the tank on fire. A Russian tank crew member then appears to clamber on top of the damaged vehicle, before a second person appears to the side of the tank. The video then cuts to what looks to be a bomb being dropped to the side of the tank, which is pulled up on the side of the road and no longer ablaze. According to figures published by the General Staff on Monday morning, Russia lost 5 tanks in the previous 24-hour period. This brings Ukraine's count of Russian tank losses since the start of full-scale war in February 2022 to 3,931. A destroyed Russian T-80 tank is seen in Bogorodnik in the Donbas region of eastern Ukraine on February 27, 2023. Ukraine's military has shared footage on Monday of what it says is a targeted drone strike taking out a Russian T-80 tank. The operation was carried out by the 92nd Separate Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian military with the support of the Army of Drones, a state-launched Ukrainian project focused on systematically acquiring unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. The shared video by the General Staff displays a sequence of events involving the targeted tank. The footage begins by focusing on the tank before transitioning to a scene where the tank is seen engulfed in flames. As Ukrainian forces launched counter-offensive operations in various sectors, President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that the highly anticipated push was finally underway. Alongside this development, Ukraine continues to share video footage, often captured by drones, depicting the obliteration of Russian military equipment and vehicles, including tanks. On June 8, Ukraine also shared another video capturing a UAV attack executed by Ukrainian forces on the Zaporizhzhia front. According to an announcement by the General Staff of Ukraine's Armed Forces, the destruction of the Russian T-80 tank occurred in the Kupiansk direction, an area spanning the northeastern region of Kharkiv in Ukraine. A crew member of the Russian tank can be observed climbing on top of the damaged vehicle, accompanied by another individual appearing by the side of the tank. The video then shows what appears to be a bomb being dropped near the tank. The video posted on Monday morning is linked to Ukraine's Army of Drones project, which has been fundraising to equip Kyiv's armed forces with the unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, taking a prominent role in the war effort for both sides. Drones are the super weapon here, Anton Gerashchenko, an advisor to Ukraine's Minister of Internal Affairs, told Newsweek back in February. "We will win faster and with fewer losses if we have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of reconnaissance and combat drones." Gerashchenko said, "This war is a war of drones." The Ukrainian forces claimed they carried out the attack employing undisclosed secret attack drones, which they intend to reveal more about after victory. Ukraine asserts that 3 Russian tanks, 2 infantry fighting vehicles and an ammunition storage point were eliminated in a single sortie during this operation. That being said, the recently shared videos are apparently associated with Ukraine's Army of Drones initiative, which aims to raise funds for providing unmanned aerial. As the counter-offensive operation is underway, Ukrainian troops are actively assessing Russian defenses, engaging an adversary that has encountered setbacks and committed errors during the 15-month-long war. However, analysts emphasize that Moscow has also gleaned valuable lessons from these missteps, enhanced its weaponry, and refined its skills, improved its electronic warfare capabilities, and transformed old heavy bombs into precision-guided munitions. These developments demonstrate the ongoing evolution of the conflict and the efforts by both sides to strengthen their positions. The evolving tactics of Russia, coupled with an increase in troop numbers and advanced weaponry, pose challenges for Kyiv in achieving a swift and decisive victory. This raises the possibility of a prolonged battle of attrition. General Mark Milley, the chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs, acknowledged that although Ukraine's military is well prepared, the ongoing conflict is likely to be characterized by a protracted back-and-forth struggle. He noted that the duration of the conflict would extend over a significant period. In response to these setbacks, Russian forces hastily retreated from large areas in the east and south in the fall. Despite these initial defeats, Russia solidified its defenses in the captured territories. Just last month, it asserted control over the eastern city of Bakhmut after a protracted and intense battle, marking a notable milestone in the conflict.